the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. And we have some interesting stuff to share. So let's dig in the charts first because it's looking very interesting, guys. Here you can see that XRP is actually forming a double bottom, which is looking very good, but we can dip lower to actually complete the wick. If we fill the wick, most probably we can bounce off that 60 cents range. Looking very interesting, but we're still moving down and there's no sign of really pushing backwards until we actually fill this wick. That's what I think. Let's take a look at Ethereum because it's interesting. Ethereum looks like it's gonna shift. So here you can see, guys, when we had that 1 2 3 that I was talking about in the other video, if you didn't see that one, go look because it's significant. You can see 1 2 3 and we went down. It's the same thing here what's happening now, but then in the other side. So you can see 1 2 3, and this is the third touch where price is starting to kind of look like a head and shoulders small one there. So we can pop back up from here, but who knows? Let's take a look because this is a very impulsive move showing a lot of sell pressure. I don't think Bitcoin is gonna move anytime soon to the upside because it doesn't look that way. It did fill the wick here, but in a very different way than XRP. So we just have to wait and see what will happen here. Anyway, guys, let's dig in some XRP stuff. XRP is used as a currency to buy underlying real security Ripple shares. Very interesting. This was what Johnny Deaton said in an interview. Let's take a look.
And as I told Joe before, in our brief to the judge, we site link to. So, you know, you can tell your lawyers there that you're already in the game because we cite to the fact that that XRP is used as a currency to buy underlying real security Ripple shares, and that's
our customers understand that distinction as well. They understand the difference between equity and Ripple and XRP, the token, and nobody's confused that they're the same thing. And if they were the same thing, it would make no sense to us to use XRP as a currency in the way that we're doing to provide them with rewards, right? We'd simply, sell them less of the security if they were one and the same thing. But they're not.
And as I told Joe,
very interesting. So actually XRP is used to buy Ripple shares. So you cannot do that with a security, which means XRP again is not a security. Interesting here, Johnny Deaton again. It would be nice if CNBC would show the retail investors' perspective regarding all of this. The SEC case versus Ripple and XRP holders is not only about conflicts of interests and appearances of impropriety. Let's take a look again.
Could you speak to the Ethereum issue? Andrew, just to have a little fun with you, refer back to my earlier question. I'm not going to speak to any one matter, and so your listeners understand it. I'm the chair of a 5-member commission that's also a civil law enforcement agency. And so we don't get involved in these types of public forums talking about any one project, one possible circumstance, and give legal advice over the airways that way. But again, let me talk about more generically the overall market. If you're raising ongoing
see again, guys, they can't give the answer on Ethereum because they can't talk about it because they know they're in trouble. The best thing about XRP is that the banking system doesn't care whether it's a bull market or bear market. It will change when it has to change, and any cryptos connected in that process will reap the benefits. That's the good thing about XRP. When it's gonna move, it will move. It doesn't matter whether we are in a bear market or bull market. XRP is like gold that can instantly teleport. This is David Schwartz saying XRP is an asset that can be used for settlement. It's kind of like a gold that can instantly teleport around the world. It does not actually move value and there's nothing to settle afterwards. Now, He's saying there's nothing to settle afterwards because that's the difference between the banks now. When you make a transaction, the money moves instantly, but it's not settled. It's a very big difference. Because settling means that the money is actually there. That doesn't happen with banks. They just hold the amount and then you have to wait. And that's what you're paying these high fees for. As we move into 2022, the Digital Pound Foundation will build on its efforts to raise awareness of new forms of digital money. You see, they're speaking about it daily, guys. The Digital Pound Foundation, the official Twitter page. They tag Avalanche, Ripple, Electroneum, and Quant, which is huge. All of these cryptocurrencies are going to play a major role in the future. So it's very good to stack up on those cryptocurrencies if you just want to play it safe. What are your biggest three holdings? Mine are XRP, VET, and ADA. Just thinking, only one of those three hasn't had their 100x yet this cycle. Very interesting. XRP is the only one that didn't move 100x because VeChain did and ADA did. Very interesting. Again, get ready to see cryptos with zero application or utility to go to zero in 2022. Now, this is really likely to happen, guys. A lot of cryptocurrencies will cease to exist because they don't solve a problem. Cryptos with application and utility, DOG, VXV, ID, HBAR, and yes, even XRP, Link, and QNT are honorable mentions. Of course, there are way more, guys, but these are, I don't know what is ID, but the rest of them are solving a real world problem and are giants. So take a look out for those. If you've been holding XRP for as long as most of us have, you definitely don't want it to run first. Let everyone else run first, put those profits into XRP, and then let XRP run. Last for the biggest and greatest show of all, I still believe. So basically what I want to say about this, guys, is don't just focus on XRP. Go and check other stuff so you can actually fill your XRP bags if you have profits with other things. And that's actually the most important thing right now, because you can see XRP didn't move at all so where's the profits coming from? At one point, you will not move if you just keep focusing on one thing. Funny thing about Ripple is that they are building connections with these huge fintech giants. In example, Tranglo, for example. These connections allow Ripple to connect to thousands of banks at once for them to use instant cross-border payments powered by XRP. Tranglo alone has 1,300. That's huge. I didn't know that, guys. This is a huge amount. Tranglo alone, just having 1,300 connections, that's just huge. We are getting to max pain in the market. Most people holding XRP will sell too early because of impatience and time risk reward. My first profit target is 950 now, assuming most people are aiming for 10. Of course, I have my moon bag for $1,000 plus. Now, this is interesting. This is what you should do. You should have your first profit target. It's very important. Most of the people think about $10, $12, $13. Yes, but you should know that psychology plays a major role. When we get to that price, you will see massive sell-offs, stuff like that. That's why she actually put 950, which is a great approach. But she has another bag for when XRP goes to that $1,000 plus mark. Very interesting. I do not have a very large amount because I don't have a big budget for it, but I wish I could afford more. I'm just aware of it, but trying to forget I have it until it's all over the news. So that's the thing. You don't want to miss out when things start to move. Don't be that person. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this video for today, and definitely see you in the next one. Cheers.